Hello and welcome, folks. Puzzle bringing you Over the Limit. Now, this is a it's pay-per-view event. It's going to be a 7-match special featuring matches from the WWF and the NXT brands. We've got our European champion here, Kevin Nash. He issued an open challenge after he defeated Randy Orton, the man he's been feuding with the past few weeks. He gave him a title opportunity just 24 hours ago on Saturday Night Main Event. But now these two other fine fellows, Rick Rude and Rob Van Dam, decided to come down to the ring and take their shot. Both these guys were winners of respective 6-man battle royals over the past 2 weeks. Now we're going to see a little tag team maneuver here with Rude and Nash on to Rob Van Dam. Rick Rude was actually a short time a member of D-Generation X. Of course, good friends with Kevin Nash. As you see a headlock applied by Rob Van Dam. Nice snap suplex sending Rude across the ring. Now, which one of these guys will be able to take out this match? Kevin Nash won a fatal 4-way to win his title, in which he has had multiple chances against Randy Orton, as he's been able to very much show that he deserves his championship. Nice standing moonsault there by Rob Van Dam. Headlock applied by Rude, but is able to get countered and sent down to the mat by Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash showing that he might actually be up for a bigger title opportunity down the line should he lose that European Championship. Big boot to the face of Rob Van Dam. Headlock applied, or just got to throw Rick Rude across the ring. Kevin Nash has been very vocal about his hatred for smaller wrestlers. Plain white midgets, as he's called them from time to time, as Rick Rude now gets a big punch to the face. I'm not sure if that was his finisher version of that giant punch, as now we see Rob Van Dam taking down both opponents here, as he now tries to target the champion, Kevin Nash, bringing him to the center of the ring. Kevin Nash helped out his good friend Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Nice enziguri from Rob Van Dam. We'll be seeing Hulk Hogan later on tonight in a submission match for his WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Just saw a snap suplex, and we might see another one on to Kevin Nash. No, a nice vertical one, showing his strength for all the ladies. As we see a counter here by Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash getting DDT'd right into the mat by Rob Van Dam. As both men now target the champion. Nice target on the back. This is not a submission matchup. This is Over the Limit. It has special submission qualities, as we have 3 submission matches to end out the night. We've got a match between Fandango, the NXT champion, and Big Cass, Colin Cassidy. Headlock applied as he brings him to the center of the ring. Rob Van Dam with a couple of kicks to the side of Rick Rude. We also have that WWE World Heavyweight Championship match that I mentioned earlier. A nice standing moonsault from Rob Van Dam as he focuses onto Rick Rude. And the third submission match, we have Sami Zayn versus Adrian Neville, as we see a nice hip toss by Rick Rude, sending Kevin Nash down on the mat. Rob Van Dam still focusing, but trying to seal a win here as he gets for a pinfall 1. Only 1 count as the champ kicks out. Rick Rude getting behind Rob Van Dam as he tries to get on Rob Van Dam's bad side. There's a nice Irish whip coming in from Kevin Nash. Back body drop into that connection by Rude, and DDT onto Kevin Nash. It's Kevin Nash now might get pinned by Rick Rude, and he does. Rob Van Dam going to interrupt that very quickly before even the ref's able to go down for that 1 count. Now for a reverse neckbreaker from Rude onto Rob Van Dam as he goes for the pin after that one. It looks like that is his finisher there, as you see a breakup by the champion, Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash does not need to be pinned to lose this matchup, as now we see Rick Rude out of energy from that giant. Oh, that's that big punch right into the face of Rob Van Dam. Will the champion keep his title here? Onto Rob Van Dam for the 1, 2, only a 2. Rick Rude still knocked out from his reverse neckbreaker there. Nice attack by Kevin Nash, but he busted open the head of Rob Van Dam, and now he's sizing him up for that jackknife powerbomb. Will he be able to close out this match against Rob Van Dam? Rick Rude seeming to be incapacitated over in that corner as he goes to the pin right next to Rude. 1, 2, 3. The champion retains. Kevin Nash is your winner.
Here is your winner, and still European Champion, Kevin Nash.
Absolutely amazing. We knew he felt he had to win this one tonight. I mean, there's absolutely no way to underscore how big this victory is. Perhaps the biggest in his life.
These two huge superstars have been feuding for the past few weeks. They've gone through 3 matches so far. Big Show has been able to pick up 2. Lex Luger picked up 1. You gotta wonder who will be able to pick up this 4th match between these two individuals. Now, if you go back to just their submission matchups, we had Lex Luger win their first meeting on the the 3rd week of Saturday Night Main Event. And then we had the Big Show, who won just last week in a big submission match with that camel clutch. Now, this is not a submission match, as we see a nice slam there by the Big Show. They got a couple of big punches into the face of Lex Luger. We have so many submission matches on the card. These guys decided to have a Falls Count Anywhere match to finish up their rivalry, as we now see Big Show pushing away Luger. Luger going to get whipped around the ring now. He gets sent into that corner. Big, strong Irish whip, sending him in that corner. You see Big Show now going to go for a knee to the face, I think. Yep, there we go. Right to that side of that temple of Lex Luger. Big Show now going out to the outside of the ring. Now, Falls Count Anywhere matches also bring with them extreme rules, as we see him bring out a sledgehammer. Lex Luger able to grab that sledgehammer out of the way of the Big Show before he's able to use it, and he's able to use it for himself now, taking out the Big Show, bring him down on the mat. Big sledgehammer right into the lower back of the Big Show. Big Show with a giant punch, though. Now a nice leg sweep to bring him down onto that sledgehammer for the pinfall. 1, 2, only a 2 count as he tries to get a pinfall right in front of the announce table here. Now he's taking apart part of the ring, taking that steel steps off the top of there, but he's able to get counted by Luger once again. Luger keeping 1 step ahead of Show, as now he goes for the pin. Only a 0 count there as Big Show kicks out right away. Big punch to the face with a lot of wind up to it there, as now Luger looking for another pinfall perhaps. No, he's going to go for a nice kick to the abdomen, trying to keep Big Show down on that lightly padded concrete right outside the ring here. Able to go for that sledgehammer again, actually striking the lower back of Big Show. Big Show with a big boot to take him out, though, before he's able to get struck again by that giant sledgehammer head right into the back. Now that elbow by the Big Show as he goes for the pin. 1, only a 1 count. Luger able to kick out. You know, that big elbow by the Big Show must be almost as strong as that sledgehammer. As he sits, oh my, he just sent Luger into that steel post and sent him into the post once again. Luger sent on top of that steel steps, just laid out here. Now Big Show, was he going to go for next? For a big boot onto the back of Luger as he slides down the steps. He's sending him into the steps once again as Luger falls down into them. Big punch in the side of the face. Big kick sending him down on the mat as Luger goes to the pin onto Show. Show able to kick out right away. And now he goes for another quick pin in this corner here. He's got to get another quick kick out by the Show. Luger almost coming into our announce table here as now we get a big punch. Luger gets countered by Show once again with that big takedown. 1, 2, 3. Not quite, as Luger almost gets taken out by that Russian leg sweep. Show lining up. Luger grabbing that sledgehammer, but he gets shot in the face by Luger with big punches, countered by Show as he gets behind it, but another quick punch. Bulldog onto that concrete, and I think his abdomen actually hit those steel steps as well. Will Luger go for the pin? No, he's looking for something. He's got it lined up now. Will he go for that torture rack out here? Yes, he's got the torture rack right in front of the fans, right in this barricade here. On the outside of the arena, you can go for a submission victory here. On the outside of the arena, there's nowhere for him to go, but Luger just dumps him down on the mat. He might go for, that KO punch coming out of nowhere from the Show as he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Show wins this match, takes out Luger with that KO punch.
Here is your winner, The Big Show.
Finally, thankfully, the match comes to an end. Complete domination is what that was. My goodness.
Here we've got Shawn Michaels and Diamond Dallas Page facing off once again here on Over the Limit. This is an Extreme Rules match between these two guys. as they try to finish out their rivalry. Armbars applied in the center of the ring as we get this match going here. Diamond Dallas Page is trying to keep the advantage. He's got a nice elbow into that arm, as now we get a big drop kick coming in from Shawn Michaels, trying to use his athleticism against the striker, Diamond Dallas Page. We got a quick sharpshooter-like maneuver, trying to put the strain on the legs of Diamond Dallas Page really quickly, as this is keeping in the theme of that over-the-limit submission-style wrestling. Now we see a nice neck breaker there, right across the knee of Diamond Dallas Page. He's going to drag Shawn Michaels right in the center of the ring as he was able to get advantage here, as we get that flying elbow right into the heart of Shawn Michaels. Michaels now picked up by Diamond Dallas Page as he goes for that headlock. Didn't quite get anything there, but Michaels now able to counter and get a headlock of his own for a nice arm drag takedown into a nice pair of knees into that. That's a sort of a lucha style move, as you see an Irish whip coming in from Shawn Michaels around the ring now. Big elbow into the face of Diamond Dallas Page. Now this is not a Falls Count Anywhere match like the last one. This fall has to come in the center of this ring. As we see Michaels now turn the head and go for a boot into the side of the face of Diamond Dallas Page. Page with a nice strike to get himself back up to a vertical base. Now going to go for an Irish whip, sending Michaels over that top corner, sending him down on the mat. Nice pull in the corner now by Page, as now he targets that leg of Shawn Michaels, trying to weaken up the sweet chin music of Michaels as he continuously strikes those legs. But a counter by Shawn Michaels as he gets a kick to the face. Irish whip coming in onto the corner, this time not going on the top rope, but gonna go for a snake eyes by Diamond Dallas Page right into the face of Michaels. Both of these guys looking for their big opportunity here. That another one of those neck breakers across the knee. And going for that elbow once again is Page. Page, a face of WCW for quite some time, and Shawn Michaels, face of WWF around that same time. As we see a belly-to-belly suplex by Michaels, right to the eyes from DDP. As now DDP going to go for a nice Irish whip across the ring. Counter into a belly-to-belly suplex from Michaels, showing his strength as he flips Page over the top of his head. Boot to the face once again by Michaels, and now a kick to the gut. Will one of these guys go for that big move soon? Got a knee to the gut from Page, as now Page with a couple of big strikes now across the face of Michaels, and now with a nice lariat taking him down to the mat. And will Page go for that diamond cutter? No, going to go for a pinfall now. Only a one count as Michaels kicks out now. Big strike by Page as he goes for that diamond cutter now, taking Michaels down on the mat. Will he go for the pinfall? Yes. Will he get it? 1, 2, 3. Not quite. This is a pay-per-view match. This is a match of epic proportions. That diamond cutter isn't enough. As you see a nice Irish whip coming in from Page, sending Michaels into that corner. Very strong. As now he turns him over for a nice elbow in the back of the head. Targeting that head once again from that diamond cutter. Big boot taking him down on the mat. Will he go for another pinfall? No, he's still targeting the head as he goes for another elbow right into the back of the head. Michaels now able to counter, get himself back up to a vertical base with a nice strike to the face. Headlock applied as he sends Michaels in the middle of the mat. Nice sidewalk slam backbreaker, taking Diamond Dallas Page down on the mat. Pick up by the HBK. As you see now, Page a bit dazed, sent to the corner by Michaels. What will Michaels do now? He's turning Page around, gonna go and send him down on the mat. Perhaps gonna go for that flying elbow up on the top rope. Will Page stay down long enough for Michaels to get in line for this flying elbow at the top rope? Not quite, as Page got himself back up in time. Michaels has to weaken him a bit more. Headlock applied by Michaels. Headlock applied once again, as now he takes Page up against the ropes here. What is Michaels looking for? He's sending him over the top rope. Onto the apron there. Michaels going out to the outside. What is this he's going for? He's got a headlock. He's got a DDT right on that apron, sending Page down on the mat. Will these guys start to go extreme out here? As this is an Extreme Rules match, Michaels actually sending him back into the ring. Will he look for a weapon? It looks like Michaels is going for an equalizer here. He wouldn't be able to go for that big elbow, so he went for a bat. Didn't quite like that bat, so he went back into the ring. Page following suit as now these two guys back in the center of the ring. Headlock applied by Michaels as he drags him to the center of the ring. Gonna go for a head drag takedown. Big elbow into the head of Diamond Dallas Page gonna crawl over for the pin. One. Only a 1 count as Page quickly kicks out of that big elbow. It looks like the Heartbreak Kid is showing the effects of this match so far, as he's very slow to get up. His big knee to the gut, as we get a counter by Page, sending Michaels over in that corner once again. He's going to go turn him over for a pinfall now. 1. Only a 1 count as Michaels kicks out as he gets up. He's look primed and ready, but Michaels gets countered, sent down to the mat. It looked like Michaels was going to go for a big move. Will he go for another one? He's back up to a vertical base, but DDP with a nice jawbreaker, it looked like, kind of, as now he gets up. He's looking for a pinfall here as he turns him over for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Not quite, as Michaels just barely kicks out. Will he have enough energy to keep himself in this matchup? Diamond Dallas Page has kept on Michaels, not let him get an inch of give, as now he goes for those big strikes once again. Big lariat coming down. Will that be enough to keep Michaels down? He goes for the pin for the 1, 2, 3. Diamond Dallas Page with a powerful victory over Shawn Michaels.
Here is your winner, Diamond Dallas Page.
He gets a big victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
This culminating match between these two individuals, we've got Tyler Breeze and Bull Dempsey. These two guys have been feuding over at NXT for the past few weeks. We've got an armbar from Tyler Breeze. He does not like fighting this Uggo Bull Dempsey, as he puts an armbar behind the back of Dempsey now. This is a last man standing match between these two guys. They have to incapacitate their opponent to the point at which they cannot get up from a 10 count. Nice spine buster by Bull, as he's going to now keep on to Tyler Breeze, pushing him against those ropes. Now for a reverse DDT, sending him down on the mat. He's probably thankful not to be planted on his face. He actually going for a count towards the ref, but Bull not done with him yet. And now puts a few punches into the face of Tyler Breeze. And now another series of punches right into that face, trying to bloody the face of Prince Pretty. Breeze able to roll out of the way for the big kick to the gut. Headlock applied as he's able to get the advantage now for a nice snap suplex. Suplexing the very, very big Bull Dempsey. Once again, the ref went for a quick count there, but a big knee to the face from Tyler Breeze. Nice Irish whip into that kick. He's used that kick a few times to finish up matchups, but it looked like it was a quicker version of it. Not as powerful, as now he goes for a headlock, countered by Bull Dempsey as he gets sent down to the mat with a nice armbar takedown. Now a series of strikes to the gut as Bull now picks up. Tyler Breeze is going to look for something now. Countered by Breeze, however, as he now gets a kick to the gut as he brings him to the center of the ring. Headlock applied as he goes for a snap suplex right into the center of the ring. Tyler Breeze continuing to feud with Bull Dempsey for the past few weeks, and now just taking out his aggression on Dempsey as the ref continues to get some small counts in, just trying to make sure that he starts it right when the man starts going down for that 10 count. That 10 count cannot be interrupted by the opponent, of course. If you had just kept beating on them for 10 seconds, you would win the match. So it is a 10 count in which you leave them undisturbed. A bit of a submission maneuver here, or a damaging maneuver to the arm of Bull Dempsey, as now Dempsey gets picked up. Oh, super kick by the Prince Pretty Tyler Breeze. Will he leave the ref to count? No. Bull Dempsey already getting up, so he gets a quick kick, and Dempsey able to get out of the way. Belly suplex over the top by Bull Dempsey, as now he sends him over the top and waits for that pin, or waits for that count. Only a 1 count before Breeze starts to get up here, and then he gets put up against that. Nice check by Bull Dempsey. Will he go for another move here? No, he's waiting for the count, as we have the ref count out. He taunts, but Breeze able to get up here. Another big check as he keeps Breeze down on the mat. It's a 1, 2. We've got the 3 count, and Breeze just keeps down on the mat. Bull walking close to him, keeping an eye on him if he ever stirs. He's stirring now, Yes, he was just waiting for that moment. If he looked like he was going to get, that rolling over kick by Breeze now, as now he watches on as Bull gets took down to the mat. Will Bull be able to answer the count of 10 over that giant rollover kick? And Breeze just calls out to the fans a little bit at the wrong moment as Bull gets back up, and Bull now turning around Breeze. Nice knee to the gut. Will Breeze be taken out here as Bull actually goes after? I thought he was going to go up to the top rope for a moment, but he did not, as we get a nice mule kick coming in from Tyler Breeze. Nice slap to the face and a series of punches now, an elbow to the face, as we see a nice sidewalk backbreaker from Tyler Breeze. Very nice combination there of quick strikes, as now he watches on as the ref counts. Bull quick to get up that time, however, and now he gets a straight to the back of Bull Dempsey. Headlock applied as he goes for another snap suplex on the big man as he takes Bull down across the ring. We've got the count started once again. Will Breeze continue on? He going to go after Bull Dempsey now as we get an Irish whip coming around. Big attack as we get Bull turning around. Big knee to the face countered as we get a nice strike to the back by Bull Dempsey. Series of strikes now coming in. Big lift into a driver. We've seen that that move end some matchups, but it seems like Breeze is still slowly getting up. Will Bull Dempsey try to do another big move? He's got a nice gorilla press slam now coming in onto Breeze, sending him down on the mat as he goes for the count. He's going to let Breeze get up now, as Breeze still quickly getting up after those big moves. He's now going to go for a reverse suplex with that nice reverse headlock. Bull might try and keep the pressure on, but no, he's going to let the ref count now. Breeze still very quick to get up. However, as Bull still needs to do more damage, that super kick from Breeze might do enough as he does another rollover kick right on top of Bull Dempsey, disrupting him, actually keeping him up. Breeze going on to the outside. Will he go for a weapon here? Now, false count anywhere matches, the only way this match ends is if someone does not answer a 10 count. Weapons are completely allowed, as now we see Bull Dempsey taking away that sledgehammer. Counter once again by Tyler Breeze, as now Tyler Breeze has this hammer into the gut of Bull Dempsey. Big strike to the lower back, and another one. As we get a couple of big strikes, throwing that sledgehammer right into the back of Bull now, as now he brings himself back to the ring. Oh, that big chest tackle taking Breeze down on the mat. Will it be enough for Bull Dempsey to take this matchup as he takes Tyler Breeze down to the mat? He just had a couple of big strikes from that sledgehammer, but Breeze did not see that big tackle coming. He's already had a 5 count, is the ref. Now we've got 6. Will he get all the way to 10? Breeze starting to stir now. He's at an 8. 9. Just one more count. 10. And that Bull Dempsey wins this by the 10 count.
Here is your winner, Bull.
Look at the carnage. Wow. When you win by knocking your opponent out, you win big.
This is our first of 3 main events, all submission matchups, as we've got Sami Zayn versus Adrian Neville, belly-to-belly suplex, or belly-to-back takedown, as he's got that hold onto the back of Sami, as now he picks up and just throws Sami across the ring. Big strikes coming in from Neville now, getting very quick in this matchup. Nice drop kick taking Sami down to the mat as he shows his power quickly in this matchup. These guys have feuded for the past few weeks as he have a submission match to go through. Just the first of 3 submission main events. Head drag takedown from Neville onto Sami now. We also have the other 2 are for championships. Headlock applied by Sami as he got a nice takedown. Neville taking him down here as these guys might go for some bigger moves now. Irish whip into the corner by Sami as Sami goes for a nice arm drag toss over the top there. Nice standing shooting star press right across the chest of Sami Zayn. The man that gravity forgot, Neville. Nice head drag takedown now. Almost a bit of a driver there, as it seemed like the head of... Oh, that was a standing shooting star, I think. It might have been a red arrow. I'm not sure. Irish whip coming in now from Adrian Neville as he did some flippy shit, and now some corner action here as Sami now with that big drop kick out of the corner taking him down. So now he takes Neville on the offense. Sami gonna keep the offense on his side now as he gets a nice neck breaker into that knee. Big strike into the gut. Now one of these guys might go for a big move. No, that was a nice counter by Neville, using his quickness to get out of the way of that uppercut. But a nice drop kick from Sami to keep the advantage on his side. Will he go for just a bit of damage on that leg? I was going to say, if he was going to go for the first submission of this matchup. These two have faced off in a submission match before, and Sami came out the victor with that very innovative, modified version of a crossface. He's got a knee to the gut. Will Neville be going up to the top rope for that red arrow? He's up on that top rope now. As he goes for it, that's that red arrow slammed right into the gut of Neville. Now he's going to turn him over. He's going to go for that big modified version of a camel clutch with that knee pressuring the back. He's got the face, but no, he's not going to give up. Sami not done with his match yet as he rolls out of the way of that strike. Now he's going to whip Adrian Neville in the corner now, taking him down to the mat, going to turn Neville over. What's he looking for here? Taking him closer to the center of the ring. He's going to target the arm of Neville now. As Sami looking for something, he picks up Neville and he keeps the pressure on. Nice suplex coming in with a little bit of a bridge. Not going to go for a pin because, of course, a pin does not work in this matchup. We've got a modified crossface once again with a bit of a verticality to it as he brings the neck back of Neville. And I think Neville might have gotten the ropes there. As now Neville rolling out of the way of that strike from Sami. Big kick to the side. As he gets a standing enziguri, or not an enziguri, just a knee to the face. As now he's going to go for it. Boston Crab right in the center of the ring. Neville with his second submission maneuver. Sami crawling to the ropes there. As they believe he got his hand underneath those ropes. Sami rolling out of the way now as he get a nice Irish whip from Neville into that knee to the face. Taking Sami down once again. Keeping the pressure on in this submission matchup. Going to turn him over again. Going to go for that crossface once again, keeping the neck torqued back and keeping that knee pressure on the lower back of Sami Zayn. Not able to get him to submit quite yet. One of these guys will win this matchup. Nice bridge suplex once again. I believe that's called the Northern Light suplex as Sami now goes for that submission again. The vertical crossface, keeping the neck torqued and trying to keep that arm behind the leg of Sami. Letting him go now as he has not hit a big move yet. There we go. That spinning sit out powerbomb is a very big move for Sami. Will he turn that into a submission maneuver? He's looking for another big maneuver now as he lets Adrian Neville come up. That's that modified version of the crossface that I was talking about earlier that he won the last submission matchup between these two guys. Looks like Neville's trying to scoot his foot underneath the ropes, but he's not quite getting there. Will Neville tap out to this maneuver? Neville slowly edging towards the ring, but it seems like Sami has let it go. Big elbow in the face of Neville. Neville now going for a suplex of his own. Nope, counter and a countered suplex as Sami gets the suplex of his own across the ring there. He's picking up Neville now as Sami, big punch to the face to his good friend Neville as he goes for a suplex right into the center of the ring. This would be a perfect opportunity to go for a submission maneuver now as he gets a kick to the lower back, weakening that back. Neville able to roll out of the way of that strike. Big chop actually hits the ref with that as well, but ref seems okay as we get a nice Russian leg sweep to take Sami down on the mat. He picks up Sami now. Oh, reverse Hurricane Rana driver as he busts open the head of Sami. Will he go for a submission maneuver to try and finish this matchup? He brings Sami up to a vertical base. He's got him in the corner. Will he be setting him up for that red arrow once again? You can see the blood start to spurt from the head of Sami Zayn as he takes him down to the mat. As Neville goes to the top rope, Sami looks to be incapacitated. Will Neville hit that red arrow a second time? Oh no, that's that double backflip moonsault. As now he's got him taken out in the center of the ring. He's got to put him in submission maneuver though. Oh, that's a standing shooting star press as he turns Neville out. Hip arm drag takedown by Sami as he gets a nice elbow into the heart. Sami able to counter and get the offense, the momentum back on his side. One of these guys will be able to finish this matchup. Here's that spinning sit-out powerbomb once again onto Neville. Will Neville be able to keep up the momentum? It looks like Sami's going to go for that crossface once again, as this is what his setup was last time. That sit-out powerbomb into this modified version of the crossface. He's got him and Neville quickly tapping out as Sami wins this match with that finisher.
He's got to be proud of himself after that win.
Yeah, but his opponent's not happy at all. Looks like he's not done yet either. Look out!
He saw it coming, now with a counterattack of his own. And over the top, he's on a roll tonight.
Oh man, I think that hurt his pride more than anything else. Next time, just take the loss and you won't be embarrassed.
This is one of your 3 main events of the evening. We've got Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is a submission match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Nice toss back into the center of the ring by Stone Cold as he keeps the pressure on to our champion, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Big strikes to the face to Hogan from Stone Cold. Stone Cold won a tournament, the March Madness tournament, to make his way here tonight at Over the Limit, and he's got a submission match now against the leader of the NWO, Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Nice Irish whip around the ring, coming in from Stone Cold into a nice back body drop, crossing Hogan across the map. Now Hogan's good friend Kevin Nash, who's also our European champion, opened up the night with a triple threat match against Rob Van Dam and Rick Rude. And we got a nice takedown there by Hogan as Kevin Nash was able to defend his title. Hopefully for Kevin Nash and Hogan, Hogan will also be able to defend his title and keep the gold in the WWF in the NWO's hands. Nice takedown by Hogan as he now has a series of strikes into the head of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin able to counter with a big strike. Now a DDT by Hogan, taking Stone Cold down onto the mat, as Stone Cold able to roll himself out of the way and get himself back up. But big strikes from Hogan, keeping Austin in the corner. Counter by Austin in the corner, as now Austin got to stomp a hole into the gut of Hogan. Actually flipping the bird against Hogan now, as now he gets a big strike into the gut. Gonna turn Hogan over and go for the first submission here, as we got a nice camel clutch here as Hogan slowly grabs for the ropes. It looks like the ref is getting in their way though, but ref is calling off the hold as Hogan got to those ropes in between the legs of the ref. Austin now with a nice spine buster right in the center of the ring, spitting in the face of Hogan. These guys faced off earlier this week, actually just last night in a normal matchup. Now we've got a Louis press as Stone Cold gets a couple of big strikes into the face, as he got a pick up now by Austin. Austin got a whip around Hollywood Hogan as he got a nice DDT counter by the big champion Hogan. Hogan was able to win their match just last night, but that was for a pinfall victory. Will Hogan be able to win a submission matchup here as they try and weaken each other? Nice elbow into the heart as Hogan now trying to keep the pressure on to Stone Cold. Stone Cold getting picked around here as we get a nice standing power slam there from Hogan. One of his big moves. Nice elbow into the heart of Stone Cold as Hogan waiting for Stone Cold to get up. Nice elbow in the face by Stone Cold as we get a head drag into the center of the ring. Got a nice reverse neckbreaker now, taking him down. Hogan now calling out to the crowd that this is his ring. He's going to call out for the Hulkamaniacs and go for that giant leg drop across the throat of Stone Cold. But a leg drop is not a submission maneuver. This surfboard maneuver, however, is, as Stone Cold looks to be feeling the effects. But he tosses Hogan over the top as he overpowers the Hulkster. Nice Irish whip coming in now, taking him around the ring, taking Stone Cold up against that corner as he goes for that surfboard once again. Will Stone Cold be able to power out this time? As Stone Cold seems to be having a harder time, but he does outpower the big Hulkster. This time, head drag in the center of the ring as he now goes for what looks to be a big suplex with a bit of delay there, letting the blood rush to the head of Hollywood Hogan, but slamming him down on the mat. Now a couple of mud hole stomps right into the chest of Hogan. Now once again, booting the chest of Hogan. Gonna pick up Hogan now. Stone Cold looking for another big maneuver. Big punch countered. And the big knee. Oh, there's another shoulder check by Hogan to keep the advantage on his side. But Stone Cold able to roll out of the way. Big kick. It could be anyone's match here as we get another vertical suplex coming in by Stone Cold, slamming Hogan down on the mat. That takes a lot of wind out of you. As you see Stone Cold looking around for what he's going to do next. He's got that Louis press as he gets another couple of big strikes in the face and now busts open the head of Hollywood Hogan as he sees the blood on his fingertips. And now going to drag Hogan right into the center of the ring. Will Stone Cold go for a submission maneuver? No. More punches to the head of Hollywood Hogan. As I believe I saw the blood get on the hands of Stone Cold as he goes for that camel clutch, but the foot of Hogan was underneath the ropes. Unfortunately for Austin, headlock applied. Oh, big counter there as he takes up Hogan and just sends him down onto the mat. Big elbow into the back of the head, sending him down onto the mat once again. Counter by Hogan as he pushes himself away, able to get a bit of breathing room and now go for a nice sidewalk backbreaker and an elbow to the heart as Hogan now brings back control onto his side, onto that championship side. Hogan headlock applied right in the center of the ring. He's dragging Stone Cold to the center of the ring. Gonna go for a big gut buster right in there. Might go for another one of those surfboards, but now keeping strikes across the head. Now striking the head of Austin. Perhaps gonna try and retaliate for the busted open skull of Hollywood Hogan here. As Austin seems dazed here. Big lariat taking him down. Seems like Hogan was a bit tired there. He's gonna pick up Austin. Now big strikes to the head once again. Taking him down on the mat. Kick to the gut. Roll out of the way was Austin. Able to grab Hollywood Hogan. Headlock applied. Gonna go for that big suplex once again. Not gonna let that blood flow by letting it spill and flow to the head. Picking up Hogan once again is Austin. Trying to keep the advantage on his side. Now a series of punches once again to the face of Hogan. Will he go for a submission maneuver here? No, he's lining up Hogan. We know what that look is. He's going to go for that stunner. That kick to the gut. Stunner right in the center of the ring. Will we have a new champion? Will he be able to have the Hulkster submit? He goes for that camel clutch right in there. Ref in the way of Hogan trying to reach for the ropes. Able to move out of the way as Hogan slowly brings himself over to that ropes. Grabs it for the breakup. As Hogan now gets attacked by Austin still. He might have gotten the rope break, but Austin still has control. As he picks up and does a surfboard across Hogan's back. Hogan's tapping out. We've got a new champion here. Stone Cold Steve Austin's your new champion.
Here is your winner and new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Wow, what a match. What an effort by these combatants. And boy, did that submission hold look painful.
Here is the final match of the night, and it is our third championship match. Fandango, our NXT champion, versus Colin Cassidy, Big Cass. He takes Fandango out to the outside very quickly. This is a submission matchup for your NXT championship. You see Fandango running himself back into the ring, Big Cass running himself to the outside. These guys running around a little bit. Not exactly something Fandango is unaware of. He has been attacking Big Cass from behind continuously and distracting him over the past few weeks with his matchups. Headlock applied, but Big Cass into the corner. Big flapjack coming in from Fandango, our champion, as he goes for a quick submission maneuver. Camel clutch right in the center of the ring, as now Big Cass trying to crawl away. Fandango just trying to make a little bit of damage now as he let that go. Tie up in the center of the ring. Fandango with an armbar. Now as he tries to keep the pressure on, Big Cass able to counter with his own armbar over the top with a bit more pressure as he is a taller man going from behind now. Big Cass, a much stronger individual, but Fandango going to try and use his speed to get himself out of this. The speed running against him now as he got a big tilt-the-world slam. Fandango now on the mat getting kicked in the face by Colin Cassidy. Oh, now we've got that big backdrop that we've seen Cass use several times against Fandango. They saw each other just earlier this week. Fandango was attacked very quickly as Big Cass couldn't wait to start up their match, attacking before the bell even rung. Here's that back body drop once again, sending Fandango down onto the mat from that 7-foot+ height. As now we've got a big suplex coming in right down there. He would normally turn that into a pinfall, but this is not a pinfall matchup. He's got to turn it into a submission. We've got a big elbow drop right into the heart. As now Cass going for that big surfboard. That surfboard won the championship for Stone Cold Steve Austin just a few minutes ago. Will it win the NXT championship for Big Cass? At least not yet, as Fandango able to get out. Big drop kick from Fandango, taking him down on the mat as he looks for another big move. Big chop by Cass as Fandango able to counter, and now with a nice elbow to the face of Cassidy. He's going to now whip Cass around the ring for a nice reverse neckbreaker, taking him down on the mat. He's going to now a couple of strikes here, and a little leg drop. That is one of his finishers. Fandango will go from the top rope and do a guillotine leg drop across the throat. He calls it the last dance, but this is a nice flapjack coming in from Fandango. Will he go for a submission? No, he's just going to go for a big couple of strikes to the face. It looked like he might have gone for something there, but Cass able to counter for a big boot. He's got Fandango in the corner now, as now he turns him around. He's got him up on the top rope. What's Cass looking for here? He's looking for something big. He might use some of those big boots. It looks like he is. He's going to do a nice knee, sending Fandango all the way to the outside, sending him down, falling from that top rope down to the concrete. It's Fandango now going to get his one-legged Boston Crab, but it's outside here. I don't think this will count if he makes Fandango submit on the outside here. Fandango might just try to tap to get him to release the hold, because I don't believe that they count on the outside. There's got to be a pinfall in the submission right into the center of the ring. As now we've got that applied still by Big Cass. Fandango doesn't know where to go, as we got to see that move. He's able to let go of Fandango as he sees that it's not going to finish up the match. Nice DDT coming in. As we see now Cass able to counter. Gonna now whip around Fandango right back into the ring. Cass trying to think of what he should do now. He might want to apply that one-legged Boston Crab once again, but this time in the center of the ring. Fandango now going to go for that back Russian leg sweep, and with that bit of flair that he uses as one of his signature moves, I believe. And now a couple of big strikes to the face of Cassidy. Will he go for a submission maneuver after that? Will Cassidy's error by using submission on the outside cost him dearly, cost him this opportunity at the championship? As now we got a couple of big strikes to the face of Cass once again is now a big strike from Fandango. Big power slam coming in, sending Cass down onto the mat. Now he's got a surfboard right there. He's put a lot of pressure on to Cass with a nice series of strikes. Will he submit? No. Cassidy able to get out of that situation. Big boot by Cass to take Fandango down on the mat. Will he go for the submission maneuver now? He's going to go for a couple of big strikes to the face with these big boots. Right to the face of Fandango, right on that mat. And now will he? No, another big boot to the gut. And another one as Fandango will roll out of the way, get himself back up to a vertical base. He's going to go for that leg sweep once again as he gets himself back up to that base. Will he go for that another surfboard? No, he's looking for something else here as he eyes Big Cass. He lets Cass get up here as he goes for that sweet kiss of death, taking him down on the mat. He's going to go for a submission now after that. It's like a Sister Abigail type move as he puts him into a surfboard. After that big maneuver, will Cass submit? Will he lose his opportunity for that championship? Will he give up? No, he uses his power to overpower Fandango, take him over the top. And now big lariat taking him down. Going to drag Fandango right into the center of the ring, setting up for something. But Fandango able to counter, bring himself back up. Big Cass now going for that back body drop once again. He's got Fandango in the center of the ring. As Cass goes in the corner, might go for a big corner maneuver here. He's just looking at Fandango, waiting for him to get up. Fandango very slow to get up. Cassidy now with a nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker or slam as he takes Fandango down on the mat. He picks up Fandango once again as he's going to go for that big vertical suplex into that pinfall that he has tried to get the victories with before. He's going to bring Fandango right in the center of the ring. He doesn't want any rope breaks here as he lines up a big move. He goes for a boot. It was probably a setup, but now another tilt-a-whirl backbreaker right in the center of the ring. Nice setup for this big elbow. He's got to go for a submission maneuver, though. Will he go for it? He's dragging Fandango right in the center of the ring and going for those big boots right to the face as he keeps the pressure on Fandango. He might have enough damage now for that submission maneuver, but he has not gone for one in quite some time since he did that one-legged Boston Crab right outside the ring after that nasty tumble from Fandango. Pick up, counter by Fandango as now he takes down Cassidy, takes him down on the mat. Will he go for a submission maneuver? Will the champion's knowledge? It looks like he's lining up for that another kiss of death slash Sister Abigail type maneuver as he takes him down. Will he go for another surfboard or perhaps another sort of submission maneuver? He's got him very close to the ropes. He's got to watch out. Cassidy's got very long arms, but he's got him in the camel clutch. And yes, Cassidy able to put his foot underneath the ropes, and the ref calls for a break as Cassidy now trying to keep the pressure on and trying to keep himself in this matchup. Nice takedown by Cassidy as he drags Fandango in the center of the ring. He's got to go for a submission maneuver here, but he goes for a big boot to the face of Fandango. He's done a lot of damage to the face of Fandango. He's been very good at keeping him in the center of the ring as well, but he's been not good about going for the finish of this matchup. He has been very agitated. He goes for another big boot. He has been agitated by Fandango for the past few weeks. He has been on his nerves. Is this just punishment from Cassidy onto Fandango, trying to make sure he wins with authority? Rake to the eyes by Fandango, but that cockiness from Cassidy might cost him as Fandango able to get the pressure with a big elbow and goes into that camel clutch once again. Will Cassidy tap out? He's trying to crawl. No. Oh, yes, Cassidy actually tapped out there. I wasn't quite sure, but Fandango retains his title.
Here is your winner, and still NXT champion, Fandango.
Wow, what a match! The championship retained over some game competition.